Dawgs on the field, touchdown on the first sound. Last season hype, crowd screaming, what now? Too long gone, but never gon' punt now. Enemy blitzing, but we ain't gon' shut down. Play action, quarterback, I'm a cannon. Throw a yo together, iron is sharper than Shannon. Talking fake heavy, while the world plays short. 2 Dawgs got a man at 25 like EA Sports Syndicate. So we celebrating with high fives, and I ain't talking DM, but 2 Dawgs is prime time. Dropping news like reporters coming from the sidelines. Yeah, we going live, you gotta know it's grind time. It's the first and 10 commandments that we breathe daily. Covered in the blood, I call it free safety. So tune in, getting left out. 2 Dawgs Radio, Troney, yo, the best.
What up? It's the 2 Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you. Hey, man, play the intro again, dog. That intro just nice, man. Play it again. Oh!
Screaming, what now? Too long gone, but never gon' punt now. Enemy blitzing, but we ain't gon' shut
Break it down for him. Oh!
Action quarterback, I'm a cannon. Throw a yo together, iron is sharper than Shannon.
Sharper than Shannon, boy.
The world plays short. 2 Dawgs got a man at 25 like
Oh, here we go. Boom.
So we celebrating with high fives, and I ain't talking DM, but 2 Dawgs is prime.
What up, y'all? How's it going, man? What's going on? I had to play it again, man. When I heard it, when it came on and I heard it, man.
Yeah.
It got me hyped, dog. It got me hyped.
You sound like Jay Uso talking about running back.
That's what I should have did, running back. You know, we ain't doing the yeet, but, you know, we got to run it back. Because it got me hyped, man. It got me hyped because Super Bowl is this week.
Yeah.
NBA trade deadline.
Thursday.
That going on Thursday. It's just sports. And we got to suck it all in because afterwards it's going to be baseball season. So we got to suck it all in right now while it's getting live, dog.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, you got WrestleMania coming up in another 2 months.
Yeah.
And the promo that CM Punk and Roman Reigns had last night when Roman Reigns ended it, it was a drop to mic, dog.
Yeah.
That was the best promo that I seen Roman Reigns do. At the end of that promo with him and CM Punk,
yeah,
it was a drop the mic moment, dog. It was a drop the mic.
But I did like how CM Punk kind of put him on blast and was like, yeah, you beat him 4 times, but with your cousins.
It was deep, dog.
I was like, whoa. And then Roman Reigns came back and said, he said, yeah, you tried to say that he said all you did was he said he was champion for 300 and something days, and he had the Oracle. And he said, so all you did was take mine and just extended it. You didn't do nothing nobody else has done before.
Yeah, that's what. But when he said that, I'm choosing you because I hate you.
Yeah, he said, like straight up, I don't like you, bro. I don't like how you look. I don't like your tattoos.
Yeah,
I just don't like you. So I'm gonna take what's mine because you just holding it right.
Yeah, that's what it was. Even though CM Punk got the fake belt. He got the fake belt. But what I think they probably gonna do, they gonna let Roman Reigns wins this belt and then come and win the other belt too, and just because all of a sudden the Universal belt just disappeared.
Now, whatchamacallit has it?
No. It used to be 3 belts. It used to be the belt it was only 2. It was the one that old boy got now.
Yeah.
Not CM Punk.
Drew
McIntyre.
Yeah.
It was that one.
But remember, that's the one.
Right. But it was that one, and then it was the Universal, because the Universal belt was red.
Yeah. So
it was those 2 belts.
Yeah.
Then they brought in the belt that CM Punk got now.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to split the belts back up.
Yeah.
So the real belt is the one that Drew McIntyre got.
Yeah, because that's the one that Cody Rhodes won, and Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns for it.
Yes, that's the real belt.
Yeah.
Because Raw didn't really have a belt because Roman Reigns on SmackDown, he had both all belts.
Yeah, yeah.
So now that's what I think they probably end up doing is bringing back and make it, because whichever belt Roman Reigns has,
That's the main
That's
belt.
going to be the main belt.
Yeah.
Because they know their main money maker right now is Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And let's be truthful. And I know y'all like, these jokers are talking about professional wrestling on this show. But let's be truthful, though. Cody had the belt, but Cody didn't carry it like Roman Reigns did. And Roman Reigns has that certain aura about him now. And when he come in, it changes the whole atmosphere. Cody come in, it changes, but you don't feel it. It don't really change the atmosphere. When Roman Reigns come in, the whole atmosphere changed.
Okay, I can see that, but to me they just is two different champions. Like to me, they kind of like letting Cody take a back seat. I guess he finna take vacation or something. Cause even in the Royal Rumble, he didn't really do nothing. He didn't really do nothing. But the dude who impressed me
over Femi.
He business. He stand on business.
Hey, the way he walked, I like how they bring him up with the cloud of smoke,
yeah,
and just a shadow, and he come out and do a little African walk.
Yeah,
that's smooth. That's smooth as I don't know what to me, dog. That gets me hyped. That's smooth as I don't know what.
But it looks like they gonna give him the same recipe they gave Goldberg. That's what I saw. The way he entered, he took out so many by himself. And then he like last night, did you see he took on both of the
well, he wasn't even supposed to wrestle them.
Yeah,
he can't. They were supposed to wrestle in a tag team match against someone else.
Yeah, he
just came out
and wrecked shop. I'm like, I didn't seen this recipe before. This is Goldberg. This is Goldberg.
But when they put him and Brock Lesnar together.
Oh yeah, I was ready.
I wanted to see that one, dog. I wanted to see that one right there.
My wife even stopped and was like, "Oh, who is this big black dude?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "This is." I said, "They not gonna wrestle." She said, "Why not?" I said, "This pay-per-view.
Yeah,
this premiere live performance. They not gonna do this in the."
Yeah, and the crazy thing you had, and Brock is so silly now. Brock just laughing about the whole thing, like, dude, please come on now, for real. You really want some of this?
Yeah.
Hey, they're gonna have to get them two together.
Yes.
It's gonna eventually, but it's gonna eventually has to happen, and it's gonna have to happen for some kind of reason. You can't just have them fight to be fighting.
Right.
It got to be something that you got to bring up.
So I'm pretty sure
to make them clash.
So I'm thinking, what I say by SummerSlam, because I think Brock Lesnar is gonna find his way to get in some of this action.
Oh,
I don't know how, but he is, because he's around too much, and if he's around, he's stomping cats out and stumping mud holes and everybody. Because he was F5 and everybody. I'm like, oh man, they just got him just being just ultimate. But I kind of like the new wrestlers, bro. I like Javon Evans.
Yeah, Javon Evans cool. He's cool.
I like Trick Williams.
Now Trick is smooth with the lemon pepper steppers.
Yeah, with the lemon pepper steppers.
he got hey, tell he got on lemon pepper steppers. He got some white shoes. He say, check out my lemon pepper steppers. Yeah. He come in the ring with a white fret coat on.
and the song they play is "Whoop That Trick." Whoop that trick. Whoop.
And he got all of them. Yeah. Caucasians, Iran, they was in Saudi Arabia, and they all yelling "Whoop that trick" when he comes.
I like old Trick. I like Trick. Yeah.
Well, his fiance is Lash Leslie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's his fiance.
Okay.
His fiance is Lash Leslie.
Okay. Yeah, I'm liking the guys, but the women, I don't know why they bringing back the Bella twins. I'm like, why is y'all bringing? Well, we can't get no new action.
Well, my thing is the women don't. Every time they go over to Saudi Arabia and they bring the women out.
Yeah, they got to be fully dressed.
But the thing is, the atmosphere, because the women don't go over there like it do here.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee if the Royal Rumble was here with the women,
Yeah,
it would have been a lot better. But my thing is, I was hoping they brought. I was hoping that Bianca was going to come back.
That's what they had said, that she should make an appearance, but then she didn't.
Yeah, I guess she's still trying to rehab that finger. So then
the other one, I forgot. Naomi is pregnant.
Yeah.
With Jimmy's
baby.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, but I know y'all like these jokers are talking about wrestling.
Hey, wrestling was. I mean, it's like about 4 of the live premiere events that you have to watch.
Yeah.
It's the Royal Rumble. It's always good. The Elimination Chamber, which is next month. WrestleMania.
SummerSlam is not that good to me.
No, SummerSlam and then War Games.
Yeah. That's why I want to. I've been trying to get Mark Henry on here.
Yeah, you said.
I'm trying to find somebody that knows Mark Henry or somewhere I can try to get Mark Henry on here. I would love to sit here and have a conversation with Mark Henry.
Yeah, because he know everything.
Yeah, I would love to see. Hey, but we'll be right back. We're gonna talk sports. The NBA trade deadline, but we got the NFL Super Bowl this week. We're gonna talk NFL Super Bowl when we get back on $2 Sports Talk Show.
Where did I go? Hands on me, I been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of a pit. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, did you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Looking like they don't want rap no more. Promise that I never go back no more. Never let sin go and trap no door. It's a trap, baby, act so coy. Yeah, we act so coy, but I'm act so Troy. Oops, actually falling, but the path is hard. Talking matrimony, he was stabbed and hungry from my past belong. Don't gotta pass the homie, y'all know. I know, yeah. They talking numbers again, I've been in the wind. Ain't ever gonna pretend I gotta repent. Know that he covered my sins, he's coming again. There's no white been. There's no white been.
Hands on me, I've been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of a pit. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, did you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Left out like I left in, best road for the destiny, yeah. Touchdown like an X-Men was stressed out, but I'm destined question. How could you pay for truth but choose to free the lies? If I play the truth, but you proceed to not know this way to you to loot and seek the mind. So I pray the truth, recoup and see the line. Yeah, back on my grizzly, I'm back on my grind. Claiming they poppin', but capping for shine. Know that I go to the master for mine. Know that it's only a matter of time. Like Jacob began me a ladder to climb. More than my steps, so my path is a vine.
Where I go? Hands on me, I've been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of a pit. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, did you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go? Hands on me, I've been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of a pit. Hands on me, you know I've been. Where did I go? Hands on me, did you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
What? Hey, Trey, you know this one gonna be crazy. That girl, yeah, ain't no limits. Know the grain, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. New beginnings, ain't no limits. Know the grind, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. Like a Guinness. We got favor all around, now you see the team. Swore it up, when they get to cutting, they gon' flee the scene. Had to thank the Lord for the suffering, then he intervened. I done been down bad, sketching for any means. I done been out bad, sketching with the outcast. Trying to smell the roses when it's bombs over Baghdad. Jesus told me back that this ain't about no ass cat. I was just a juvie when he schooled me how to bounce back. I was thinking rubies, then he used me, still finessing with a toolie. Got depression, was my best friend, popping necks and feeling woozy. Got some rest and I go through it. I'm in mess, I think I blew it. Then you blessed me through.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, y'all. As everybody knows, this is Black History Month, and a good known Black History Month for today is on Miss Lynette Woodard. She is the very first woman player to ever play professionally with men. She was on the Harlem Globetrotter. I remember back in 1985. I remember when she got on the Harlem Globetrotter. Matter of fact, a former Harlem Globetrotter used to be our gym teacher at Academy Central. He used to play for Harlem Globetrotters. But Lynette Woodard, she's a former women's basketball coach at Winthrop University. She is a member of the Basketball Hall of Fame. She was born August 12th, 1959. I didn't know she was that tall. She was 6 foot. Wow. But she also played in the WNBA. She was one of the oldest women to ever play in the WNBA at the age of 38.
Dang.
Yeah. But like I said, I remember when she first came on the scene with the Harlem Globetrotters with that curl and everything.
Yeah, I remember. And I know you're talking about now.
Yeah. She was with the Harlem Globetrotters. She played for the Cleveland Rockers and the Detroit Shock. She was a USA Basketball Female Athlete of the Year in 1983. She won the Honda Sports Award in 1981, Wade Trophy Award in 1981, and 4-time Kodak All-American 1978 to 1981. She was also on the 1984 Olympic team in the Los Angeles Games. And so Miss Lynette Woodard, she was the first female to ever play professionally with men, and she played with the Harlem Globetrotters.
So she, in her lifetime, she's gonna be able to see Los Angeles held the Olympics. This is the second time because was it the 28? They'll be in Los Angeles again.
Yeah,
and like all the water sports are gonna be done in Oklahoma City and in softball.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I heard something similar. They was trying to figure out where they was going to do certain games and certain stuff.
But you know why why Oklahoma City can't get the All-Star game?
Ain't big enough.
No, there's not enough lodging.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't big enough.
No, we don't have enough hotels.
Ain't big enough.
I said, really? Oklahoma City needs more hotels so we can hold the All-Star weekend?
Cause you can't stay at the Rudy Boot hotels.
Well,
and downtown you got hotels, but you only got.
I heard 6.
You got the Residence Inn.
Yeah.
You got Courtyard that's right there at the.
You got the Hyatt.
You got the Hyatt. You got the Renaissance.
Yeah.
You have a loft. You have Stay Bridge. Because they just built 2 new ones down there on the down there by the fire station.
Okay.
Down there. No, you probably got at least 10.
But I heard they said they need to have 25.
Downtown. That's downtown. Now, if you don't want to stay downtown, you have hotels on Northwest Expressway.
Yeah.
Then
you got some right off of 35 and 44.
Yeah. So you probably.
But they said they need 25.
Well, you got to have, which all the people with money is going to take all the ones downtown.
Well, no, they don't have enough for media. They said media and all of the overseas broadcasters don't have nowhere to stay. Because they're saying it won't be enough room. Because as soon as they announced the All-Star Weekend, they said the ballers booked their rooms.
Yeah.
I said, and then you got to have enough event space for all the superstars to hold
all their
events,
all their parties, and everything else. Yeah.
And so they're saying we don't have enough space for all of that.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I said, Oklahoma City to get on their job, bro, because you know the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trailblazers are coming up for sale, and you need $4 billion to buy the Seahawks.
Yeah,
but I'm like, because they was talking about it on another show, and they was about if the Seahawks actually moved to Oklahoma.
Man,
they said it would. Something would have to fail.
Oklahoma would not.
Be at an
NFL team would not be successful in Oklahoma. This is a college town.
I mean, it's a college state.
Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder is doing good,
but it's basketball.
and the crowd is smaller, and where it's at in the area that it's in. But a professional NFL team,
well,
I don't think because you really ain't got a solid football here, but you got OSU, which got a pretty good crowd. You got the big boys, which is OU, and then you got TU. But I don't think that we will have big enough place to hold a football team.
Well, no, they'd have to build one.
And I don't think that it will be successful.
Where would they put it at?
I ain't know where to put it.
Where are they gonna put it at?
It's some Oklahoma is sometiming. But wait, we just talk about the Super Bowl. We don't know enough about all that because we don't know anything that's happening. But he brought that up because he talking about Seahawks and Super Bowl this week. Okay, so let's go. Super Bowl Sunday is not really that hype unless you're a Seattle Seahawks fan and you're a New England Patriots fan. You really wouldn't know that it's really Super Bowl. Let's be true. The one last year and the one this year, you really wouldn't even know that was the Super Bowl. I think they need to. I think the 2 weeks in between, I think I need to go to one. Because you lose some of the hypeness that dead week.
Yeah, because I understand what you're saying. Because for one, last weekend was the first weekend we did not have no football on all week. And I could tell my wife was like, oh, well, we can run here, here, and here, and here on Sunday because she's like, ain't no games on. Oh, well, we can do this, and this, and this. And I couldn't say, no, there's a game coming on. I couldn't say that.
Yeah, the honeydew list is starting to come back out.
Yeah, and I was like, how did she know there wasn't no game on? She said, well, I had Googled it, and I saw the only thing on was the Pro Bowl, and you ain't said nothing about it, so I knew.
Yeah, Pro Bowl on tonight, Lord Jesus.
It's on tonight?
Yeah, Pro Bowl's tonight.
Why are they doing it in the week?
Yeah, Pro Bowl's tonight.
Yeah, so To me, the schedule for pro and college, just like, bro, you here next year? The national championship game won't be played until the 25th of January. You have 2 weeks after the quarterfinals to the semifinals, and 2 weeks after the
It's too much time in between.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's
they
too much.
saying football used to be a first semester sport.
Yeah.
If it's going to January 25th, that goes in the second semester.
It's too much. It's too much time in between, and I think that's what making this. That's what making this football, the Super Bowl, even worse because.
So you
it's
think
too
it should
much
be a
time.
week?
Yeah, right after the championship game, going to Super Bowl, because this dead week, it is. You got the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Neither team really got a star. Neither team got a star that you can just hype up, that you can just focus on. They don't have neither team. Name me a star that you really just think about when you say New England Patriots. Yeah, thank you. Stephon Diggs is the only one, and that's only because he was Nicki Minaj.
No, he's with Cardi B.
Oh, Cardi B, yeah, he was Cardi B. Thank you. You have to think about it.
No, you got a point. There is not a
star.
It's not a relevant superstar on neither team. There's not a Dak Prescott. There's not a Lamar Jackson. There's not a Patrick Mahomes.
And the main star.
No, it's not a household name.
Yeah, and the main star on Seattle Seahawks is
Sam Darnold.
Yeah. And that's because of what he's been through. Because he said he's seen ghosts against the New York Jets, and he crashed and burned last year against the Minnesota Vikings. But when you look at the Super Bowl, unless you're just a purist and you're a fan of each one of these teams, there's nothing to drag you and say, I want to see this game, but you're going to look at it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So it's going to have some attraction, but it's not piquing the general audience because there is not a household name. And I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I look at my mama now a sports fan.
Right. She going to watch it for the commercial.
But there's not a name. Normally there's a name that she can grab a hold of.
Yeah.
She ain't even said nothing about Super Bowl.
I can see
even though she probably really don't know when it, but she didn't know when it was then neither. But she grabbed a hold to a name, whether it was Aaron Rodgers, whether it was Patrick Mahomes, it was someone to draw that non-football fan in, and because you got that week in between, it's like a dead week. You really don't. You really haven't heard too much about the Super Bowl
until yesterday. Yeah.
And then the interviews and stuff, you only see them on NFL, and they don't show the whole thing.
Yeah,
they keep jumping in and out, so you don't get that feel neither. So it's like, but I think the NFL done took the fans for granted. Said, well, they're gonna watch the Super Bowl. We NFL. They're gonna watch it anyhow, so we ain't got to give them what we used to give them.
You have a point. It just like I didn't understand. What's the commissioner's name?
Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell. Like, why are we going to Australia next year?
We're going to too many places, which is going to be too big of a strain on players.
They're saying it's 12 international games next year. 12. They going to Paris, France. They going to Melbourne, Australia. They going to they doing 2 to 3 games in London. 2 to 3 games.
And then they still do New Mexico.
Yeah, they going to Mexico again. They're not going to Brazil. But they're going to Paris, London, Germany.
But I think also it's a feel to see which place will probably be the best place to move a team to that will be more susceptible to support this team.
I can see that, but if they're gonna do that, just go and Find a place where y'all think it's gonna be, and then have it where you know. Because to me, this is kind of taken away from the. If I'm a season ticket holder and I got to play the same amount, and I'm losing a less game, I'm losing a home game, but I'm still playing regular season price. Then I need to get 8 games.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Instead of 7. But y'all still gonna charge me
the same price.
The same price or more.
But that's the American way.
But you know, I understand you got to expand the brand. I get that. You since it's an American sport, that's why they're doing all this slime bowl and all that for the kids, so you get younger fans to enter in watching the NFL.
So let's get back to this game. I hope it's not a domination by Seattle. Everything on paper, but New England got better as the season went along. I think their weakest link is Drake May, to me, and their run game is not real stout. I think their defense is good, but I think the offense ain't a real stout offense. But I think McDaniels done seen enough where he plays to the competition on what he's gonna scheme up. Seattle, like I said, you look on paper from top to bottom, Seattle should dominate this game. This game should be won by 14 points or more. And that's scary because you're like, I don't know. Because it's a whole different atmosphere. It's a whole different thing because you got the long pregame. Then once the game start, you got the 20-minute halftime. You got the longer halftime. So you get cool all over again. I think advantage on that, it goes to New England because Vrabel been in this on numerous occasions. He's done experience, so he's able to tell his players what to do and how to adjust. Receiver-wise, I like Seattle. Running back-wise, I like Seattle. I think Walker's a better running back than Stevenson. Defense-wise, I like Seattle. Quarterback-wise, Darnold only because of experience. But overall, it don't really excite me. But I think if they can hold this game to a close game, I think New England can pull it out. If Seattle don't pull away from New England will win this game. Seattle got to win this game by 7 points or more. If it's less than 7, New England's gonna win. What say you?
Okay, well, first of all, let's go back a little bit further. New England only beat one team with a winning record all season until playoffs. That being said, the over under is 46.5. Like you said, if you look at comparing the quarterbacks, Darnold is the better quarterback. Running backs, you say Walker's better than Stevenson. I think so as too. Was it called JSN is better than Diggs? Would you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Diggs is older.
Yes. The offensive line. I think Seattle's offensive line is better. I think their defense is better. So everything says that Seattle should dominate this game. I'm going to just tell you, I have the score 28-13 Seahawks. I don't see Drake May putting up more than scoring 1 touchdown and 2 field goals. That's all I see them scoring. Remember last year when everybody said, yo, you crazy. I said it's going to be 44-12, the Chiefs. What was the score? 42-10. I'm picking the over-under is 46.5. I'm picking that it's going to be 44 points scored. So I'm going with the under. But Drone makes some really good points. There's not a really household name that no one knows. Hopefully this gives one of these guys that platform to become a household name. But like everyone said, the halftime show is turning a lot of people off because a lot of us don't really know a Bad Bunny song. Drone, do you know a Bad Bunny song?
You asking me? Do I know a Bad Bunny song?
Yeah.
Heck no.
Okay. He's
I listen to gospel music, so he don't do none of that.
no,
So.
And it's in Spanish. He does not have one song in English.
Yeah.
So, who is the halftime for?
That's the whole thing. This Super Bowl does not do anything for anybody. You don't really hear. You're gonna have New England Patriots and Seahawks people gonna have Super Bowl parties.
Yeah,
but other than that, it's like normally we do a Super Bowl party.
Yeah,
at my mama's house. I'm not even thinking about no Super Bowl party. Yeah, I ain't even hyped about no Super Bowl party.
Yeah,
I told my wife, this Sunday Super Bowl, I'm gonna be watching Super Bowl because I'm gonna watch it.
But you're not invested.
Yeah, I'm not invested in Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna watch it because we gotta do our show.
Yeah.
And then I'm a football fan, and it's the last football game of the season.
Yeah.
But
so it'll be the last game of actually value until September.
Yeah. But do it excite me? No. Am I jumping up and down and say, oh, no.
Yeah, because this is not really the game everybody thought. The two teams who would be there, neither one. They
both were 60. They both were 60-1 odds to make it to Super Bowl. So if you bet them at the beginning of the season,
you pay
at 61 odds. You got paid. You bet $100 that one of them was gonna make it. If you bet $200 that both of them was gonna make it, at 61 odds, dude, you paid. You looking happy go lucky right about now.
But who all thought that this would be the two teams in the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year? I did not hear not one analyst have either one of these two teams in the Super Bowl.
Well, we said that New England was going to be better.
Yeah.
We said that Seattle had a good opportunity to win their division.
Yeah.
But as far as Super Bowl wise, no.
Yeah.
No. It's not a lot of people, except Seattle and New England fans,
that actually
actually probably had them in a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Only people that had them is someone that's a gambler and was willing to take that 61 odds. Say, oh, okay, no problem. I give $50, $100. Well, I ain't gonna miss it. To say they'll make it to Super Bowl, and that's what it was.
So, it's I hope it's competitive. I just hope that it's competitive. I hope we get for the overall, the playoffs have been excellent. It's been going down to the nitty gritty. Sometimes it's the last team, the last person that's on that has the ball wins the ball game. Somebody makes a heroic stop for them to win the ball game. So all the games have been competitive. As long as we get a competitive football game for the Super Bowl, I'll give it a pass. But if it's, I just don't want a blowout, bro. I don't want to see up and watch Seattle run up and down the field on New England, and New England doesn't even look like they belong there. And then they talk about Drake May's shoulder is like he did something to his shoulder. He tried to say it's fine, but he had to answer the question I saw like 6 or 7 times about his shoulder. So he better rehab. I don't know if he need 24-hour rehab, something, but bro, this last ball game.
Hey man, he gonna be in this game. He gonna play. He ain't finna sit out. You got the next 6 months to heal up.
Yeah.
So he gonna play. But to me, it gives if he have a bad game, it gives an excuse to say Drake May's shoulder was hurt. The reason why his passes was off and he didn't have a good game, this and that. That to me, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's just to say that if he have a bad game,
now they got an excuse.
Yeah, now you got an excuse. Still saying he's young, is only his second year. Now you can say his shoulder was hurt, so that's the reason why he didn't do good or whatever. But I just think Seattle overall, you look at everything, Seattle should win it, and they have to win this game by 7 points or more. If it get down less than that, I think New England and Vrabel with his experience, because he's the experienced head coach, I think that he can pull it out because a game's a 3 and less, he has a winning record.
Well, if New England makes it gritty and tough, they can make it a ball game. But I just don't see New England's defense holding Seattle's offense. I don't see it. I don't see who's gonna cover JSN. I don't care if you can't double him because they're gonna put him in the slot. If they don't, they're gonna put him in the backfield. You don't know where the dude lining up at.
Well, but the thing is, if the key to me, the key to Seattle's offense is Walker. If you allow Walker to get going, you're gonna have a long day.
Well, it seems like
because now that play action pass is gonna open up, and that's one of Darnold's best things, that play action. And that play action is gonna open up, and you got to be able to hold those 2 receivers plus that tight end. And Walker also can catch got the backfield. So it's gonna be interesting.
Well, it seems like they throw the ball to run. It seems like they'll run it early, they'll pass to open up, and then 3rd and 4th quarter, you see Walker getting good lanes to run through because they've tried to blitz Darnold. That didn't work. Then you try to zone Darnold, and then JSN finds every hole. I don't know how whoever, well, is Kubiak, who's going to the Raiders. Yeah. He's off OC. He always finds a way. I don't care what you do. If you try to zone him, then he puts JSN in situations where he wins. If not, they run the football. You can't blitz him because he always throws to the hot route. So I just don't see what New England's gonna be able to do to stop. If Seattle gets in rhythm, if they get in rhythm and they get success on 1st and 2nd down, I think it's gonna be a long night for New England.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. You with Darnold, you have to rattle him early. You can't. New England's gonna have to do some blitzes. They're gonna have to rattle Darnold early. If they don't rattle Darnold and get him and let him get going and get confidence, it's gonna be a long day. Every team that always beats Seattle, they rattle Darnold early and shake him up.
Yeah, and put pressure on him.
You shake him up. Now he's a little bit hesitant on his throws. That's what happened last year against Minnesota. They rattled him early, and then he got real tight with his throws
and start making mistakes.
Yes, and that's what you have to do.
But if you don't,
you're gonna have a long night.
If he get comfortable, bro, and he can see what's coming pre-snap, if he can read it, he know who to throw to, bro.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You have to rattle him, and if you don't rattle, let him get started. And now you got Walker start moving. Now you done opened it up, and this is why I say New England has to keep it close, because if you don't keep it close, now you got to pass the ball.
Yes.
Because you can't run and control the clock and run with Stevenson. Now you got to pass the ball. Now them headhunters over there with Seattle is coming to get you.
Yeah.
And it's going to rattle Drake May, and it's going to be all she wrote. So New England best bet is to rattle Donald early, get him out of his comfort zone, rattle him. Now I can play bully ball, like you said, and I can control the clock with Stevenson and pick you apart with Drake May, because what they doing, they don't throw long. They throw quick and dink and dunk.
Yeah, underneath.
Yep. And that's what they're going to do. But if you don't rattle Darnold and you let him get comfortable and let him start seeing the field, you done for.
Because he going to throw to the tight end. He going to throw to Cooper Kupp. He definitely going to throw to JSN.
Yeah.
And if you let JSN find spots in the zone, it's going to be a long day, bro, especially if they don't put no pressure on Darnold.
Ooh. Billy, what's up, Billy? Billy Edwards, he got 34-20 Seattle. Okay. Boring game. Boring game by halftime. I hear you, man. I heard what he's saying the same thing I'm saying. You have to Seattle has to come out and not give New England any life.
Dang, he letting them score 20?
Yeah, he got him at 20.
But he got him by 14 points, though.
Yeah. Hey, but we're going to be right back. We're going to talk some NBA basketball, because you have the trade deadline on Thursday, and you've been having some trades that's going on in the NBA, and we're going to talk about it right here on $2 Sports Talk Show.
Resume. Hit a slam dunk like man up. Enemy salty ran up. It's a foul move and one. We say eat man. Jesus out all my life. I'ma shine bright as a light. I don't need diamonds to shine. I just keep God on my mind, dog. Give him my afterlife sign up. Watch me clean like pine saw. Hey. I call God, yeah. Jesus, he the reason I be rapping, singing in the hood and trenches. I don't need a mention. This some time in prison. I got rescued, not arrested. Now I'm living. I be Holy Spirit sipping Bible totes, and I was chosen for this moment. Devil choking home, and you don't believe me. Take a look. A few years ago, I paroled. I was in the basement, just a bed and clothes. Prayer work, I'ma let you know. Now I'm saving souls all around the globe. Preaching Jesus' name, it's the only hope. Yeah. He's our only hope. He's our only hope. He's the only one that can save our soul. Yeah, double get mad cause his tactics whack. I be stomping on the devil like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back.
I was got that pick with the assist. Resume was curved with the dish. MJ follow 2 fish. Isolation, big rich. Yeah. All we do is win. Resist the devil's sin. Back to fin. Forget the glamour and glitz. He pulled me out of the pit. I'm on fire, I'm lit. Living what I sip. With a rock crossover, Jahira, Jova. He's eating up. Supernova. Walls falling down. Bulldozer on the road. Range Rover. Yeah. GC saved my life. Garments are sparkling white. We are the bride of Christ. Rebuke Illuminati, we illuminating. Woke the bear, been hibernating. Mask off, quit perpetrating. God's the truth, don't believe in faking now.
He's our only hope, he's our only hope. He's the only one that can save our soul. Yeah, devil get mad cause his tactics whack. I be stomping on the devil like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back. Hey. mercy, know it so well. Should've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I could get by and still I provide for my seed. Never having to feed yours when mine wouldn't eat. Real one, play it for a hater. All day, rub it in their face like makeup.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, man, let's talk some NBA basketball. First of all, let's talk about the game tomorrow night. The San Antonio Spurs, the Oklahoma City Thunder against the San Antonio Spurs. It's the last game that they will play for this year in regular season. I think the Thunder have to make this a statement game. I think this is another statement game because I think if you give San Antonio the victory, if you don't beat them, they're going to beat you 3 times during regular season. Now, with the boys that San Antonio have, with Wemby, you supposed to make your life miserable if y'all meet in the playoffs. The Thunder has to come out with them not having been 100% and beat them not being 100% and beat them convincingly. What say y'all?
Well, the Spurs have already run the series, so they already own the tiebreaker.
No, it'll be 2-2.
Nuh-uh. They're
Spurs won
3.
They only played 4 times.
Yeah,
they played 4.
Yeah, they're 3-1.
No, tomorrow night will be 4. They 2-1. They 2-1 with the Spurs.
Well, I've heard they've already got the tiebreaker because they didn't win one on their one.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, that's what I was told, that the Spurs already done won the tiebreaker. So the only thing the Spurs can do is hope to have a good record. But the Thunder has them by 5 or 5.5 games. So to me, it depends on who all plays. Because right now, SGA has a finger. Caruso is doubtful.
Caruso not playing.
J-Dub is out.
J-Dub is out. SGA playing.
Okay.
Right now.
Who else? Jalen Williams is doubtful. But then they heard Castle and somebody else is hurt for the Spurs. So they were saying, since they play Orlando tonight, they said, should they sit some of their players and play them tomorrow night? Or play everybody today and play some less players?
Okay, so the Spurs beat them 3 times because you got you have the cup.
Right. So it's
3-1. Yes,
3-1.
Okay, 3-1.
So they said they already won the series.
But it won't be a home field advantage unless
they have a better record than the Thunder.
and that I don't see that happening.
No.
And so, but I still think it's a statement game that the Thunder has to come out, and they have to put their foot on their neck and choke these young boys out and let them know, hey, we're still the big dogs. Y'all were we were 2 years ago. We're the dogs. Cause if they don't, now you got these little puppies thinking they can beat you up and the gate open. The week before the last game they was doing all the barking, and they pushed the gate open and y'all whooped they behind and like the old joke said, I'll say, who the H done left the gate open?
Yeah,
that's what it is. But if you don't step inside that gate and bite that little chihuahua up, because you're supposed to be the pit bull. If you don't get rid of that and bite that little chihuahua and make him go crying, if you don't do that, it's gonna be a long playoff if they if they meet up. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be a long playoff series, and it will go 7 games. And there's a possibility that the Thunder won't win that 7th game if they don't go in there and pound them tomorrow night.
Really? Because to me, I kind of then did the tiers. Like, I think Denver is more of a threat than San Antonio. I think Houston's more of a threat than San Antonio. So to me, the tiers go, there's Oklahoma City. The next tier is Houston and Denver. Then you have San Antonio, the Suns, LA, Minnesota. That's the 3 tiers in the West. I don't think Oklahoma City is really looking at San Antonio like a truly threat. Because we saw last game, the Thunder came out and said, "Nah, bruh, y'all done got us 3, but y'all ain't gonna win this 4."
And they gonna and that's the same thing they're gonna have to do tomorrow night. They're gonna have to say, "Nah, bruh, we stepping on your porch, kicking our feet up, chilling."
But do you really
go fix my plate?
Okay, so do you really think San Antonio is going to be really ready playoffs to really make that step where they say,
"Oh yeah, if Wemby don't get hurt, they're gonna have more experience. They're gonna be better than what they are now."
Okay,
San Antonio, they're young, they're quick, they play together, they like playing with one another, and they're gonna fight you to the bitter end.
They do that, but then they also lose games to very inferior teams.
Yeah, they'll do that too.
There's some games I've seen that they don't show up to play.
But haven't the Thunder did that this year?
Yes, but
every team do that.
Yeah, but the Thunder hasn't lost. They only lost 8 games, 9 games over the whole season. I think
no, they lost 11.
Okay, they lost 11.
And San Antonio lost 16. They 1-2.
Okay, they lost 16 games, but I saw them lose to. They lost to Phoenix as they had a whole of the game, and they let it get away. They lost to Orlando. Then they lost to Charlotte. Teams that they should beat.
Well, but the thing is, though, if it lasts the way it is now, and they both end up being 1-2, they won't meet up to each other until
the Western Conference Finals.
Until the finals.
Yeah, but do you really think they really gonna be able to just handle Houston like that?
If Houston get a point guard, yeah.
Or Minnesota, I think Minnesota would gives the Spurs problems. It's gonna be some very good matchups. I just don't see right now if the Thunder are healthy and has all of their components and they're hitting shots. Like, what was that?
The other night.
The other night, where they only missed like
against Denver.
Yeah. They shot 76% from 3-point land. SGA was on fire. He had 14 assists. If they play like that, bro, I don't care who's if they hitting shots, bro, they hard to beat.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're not. But I'm just saying
you just want them to show up and play.
You got some teams that you can make your life miserable if you don't show them that you're the big dog and put your foot on their neck. And that's what I'm saying. You can make your life more miserable than what it has to be.
So you're saying they need to show up and
yes.
Okay.
They need to show up and say, "Hey, I'm supposed to sit right here, kick my legs up, go tell your wife to fix me something to eat. I eat before you eat. And if you don't like it, do something about it.
Okay.
And that's what they need to do.
Okay.
They need to go and take control of the San Antonio Spurs home and make them like it.
So let's go to the Eastern Conference. What do you think is going to happen in the Eastern Conference? Because there's a lot of stuff going on. Boston is making moves. It seems like they really think that Tatum is coming back this year.
Tatum is. What? They made a move today. Boston traded Anthony Simon.
Yeah.
To Bulls.
Yes.
For Vujacic for a center.
Yes.
Why would they do that? Because they got to make room for Tatum. They didn't, when they picked up Anthony Simon, they weren't thinking Tatum was going to be back this year. And they sure probably didn't think they was going to be as good as they are right now.
Because Brown done kept them.
They done kept it, yes.
He ain't kept him in position.
And so now they know. Tatum's sitting out now lifting 450 pounds and stuff that's lifting. He's jumping.
Trying to strengthen his Achilles.
He's jumping. He's dunking. He's running. Tatum will be back after, I guarantee you.
All-Star?
Sometime after All-Star. It won't be 2 weeks, I think, probably after All-Star. So, in my opinion, I don't got no inside knowledge or nothing like that. But I think Tatum will be back sometime. All-Star game is in 2 weeks. Tatum will be back early March.
Okay. So, you got, to me, the best team I didn't seen out of the East is the Pistons. They have the best record in the East. They take care of their business. Cunningham is becoming a very big leader.
Pistons are young, and I guarantee you, mark it down. If Tatum come back this year, which I think he is, the reason why they made that trade that they did, Boston will win the East.
Really?
Boston will win the East.
So you think they'll beat the Pistons and they'll beat Cleveland and the Knicks?
Oh, Cleveland, no problem. Cleveland, no problem. Unless Cleveland make a trade and they get Giannis or something, and Giannis is back healthy. Cleveland, no. And James Harden is not fit to push Cleveland over the top.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking you finna go get a guy that doesn't play no defense and is really ball dominant. So, and he wants to play PG. So you taking the ball out of Donovan's hands.
You taking the ball out of Donovan Mitchell's hand. Harden is playing point guard. Yeah, is he better with pick and roll? Yeah. So I think that's going to open things up for Afro Man, Allen, and Mobley. I think it's going to open up because he got the pick and roll. He's a lot better facilitator now than Harden used to be, where he's not so much as looking for his shot. He'll score, but he pick and chooses now when he score, and he's more of a facilitator. But I think you're going to lose so much on defense picking up Harden. And I get what they're saying. Well, if we trade Garland ain't playing anyhow.
Yeah.
And so we ain't getting no points for him. At least if we get Harden playing, and we know he's not injury prone, and we know we're gonna get some points for him.
I can see that, but to me, that trade doesn't really move the Richter scale, especially in the East.
No, it don't. And what was hurting, I look at 76ers. PG being gone for 25 games. The 76ers can't get good and get better because they can't play together as a team. It's not injuries. Now it's PG suspended for 25 games. And by the time PG come back, you might have big boy
Embiid
hurt. He might be in and got pulled a hamstring or a oblique muscle. You know, Embiid will come up. It's something with Embiid. You never know what injury he's gonna come up with.
Yeah, it seems like he get hurt every year.
Yeah. Yeah, the wind blow Embiid done got hurt. And the thing is, he want to play through it. So Philadelphia, what's hurting Philadelphia is that they never can get together and play together as a team. They got a squad. Philly got a squad. I know you don't Philly every. No,
Yeah.
Philly got a squad. What hurt Philly the year before? They couldn't never play together as a team.
Injuries.
What happened the year before? They couldn't play together as a team. What's hurting them now? They can't play together as a team. So that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with Philly.
Well, they saying AD wants out of he wants out of Dallas.
Dallas want AD out of Dallas. You ain't that? Yeah, I want to be out of Dallas. Of course he want to be out of Dallas because they want him out of Dallas. Why do I want to be somewhere where you don't want me?
So where do you think AD should go?
It don't matter. We know wherever he go, he gonna be back to the bench. Hey, send him back to LA. Send him back to LA.
Now I heard Clutch don't want him to come to LA.
Send him back. Send him back. Trust me, LA can use him. If he can stay healthy, LA can use him.
Well,
give Dallas DeAndre Ayton. give Dallas DeAndre Ayton. Let's go pick for pick. Because it ain't hurting none. Now, the salary's got to match up. That's the only thing got to match up. So you might not be able to go player for player. But if I can go player for player, I would give you AD and I'll give you DeAndre Ayton straight up for AD. Give me back AD. It remind me of draft day movie.
Yeah.
And he told him, I want Pickney. And then he said, what else you want? I want all my picks that I gave you earlier. And that's what the Lakers probably say. You can have Aiden. What else you want? I don't want nothing. Just give me AD back straight up. Trust me, they would take AD right now if they could and get rid of DeAndre Ayton. Because they know AD is going to play defense and he's going to give him at least 20 points. Bron ain't going over there. They just announced Bron going to be there for the rest of the season.
Well, for one, he has a no trade.
Yeah, he had no trade calls.
So he got to approve the trade from the go.
Some of these people, I'm trying to figure out how I understand LeBron got no trade call. How in the holy crap did Harden get a no trade calls?
CBA.
How no bump that? How in the what? Some of these folks got some bad agents, boy, because they be pulling the wool over these teams. Ain't no way I would have gave Harden a no trade. Harden had a no trade call. That's about like Bradley Beal had a no trade call. How in the world did Bradley Beal hurt more than AD? He out for the season now.
Bruh, I don't know about Bradley Beal, but he had a no trade contract, man.
Yeah, he had no trade calls.
I think Giannis should go to Golden State and trade old Draymond Green.
Yeah, well, that's the rumor now. They saying that Draymond Green might end up being in this trade if Giannis came there. I would do it in a heart. You wouldn't. That's how you said, duh. I would say he gone. What do you think I say? You think I say where's his name? Give him Draymond Green
and Kuminga.
Because Kuminga don't want to be there, but hey, he's a professional. You know, I got to come in and play because I want to go somewhere. I want to get a contract.
Yeah.
So this is a showcase for me. Because if Butler wasn't hurt, Kuminga still wouldn't be sniffing the floor.
And that's messed up. Just because you can't get along with the coach.
Trade Draymond Green, but if I'm Kuminga, I don't want to go with Draymond Green.
Nah,
I'm tired of being. I don't want to be on his team no more.
Well, I wouldn't want to go to Milwaukee. With the only dude y'all really got is Portis and Miles Turner.
Hey man.
That don't sound like good business for me, bro.
Hey man. No, he on Orlando.
Yeah, he on Orlando. Yeah. So would you really want to go to Milwaukee and take butt whooping?
Hey man,
Because Bobby Portis ain't gonna get it done.
you sent you
Miles Turner ain't doing nothing.
they sent Draymond Green to Milwaukee. If y'all think he was acting up in Golden State, Lord have mercy. I'll be John Brown. You gonna see it will shock me if this man ain't got tech number 20
quick.
Because he at 10 right now.
Yeah.
And this ain't all-star break yet.
I just
you know, you after what, number 15, 16,
yeah,
you got suspended.
Yeah, you get a
He's number 10 right now.
Well, just like Kenyon Martin said, he's like, how you got 20 games where you didn't score not a point, and you're gonna call yourself a Hall of Famer?
Hey man. Don't get me wrong. Draymond Green was a valuable asset to the Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
But now he's antique. And not the high dollar antique. He just antique.
Oh.
And he's not valuable for what they're paying him. He's not valuable to the Golden State Warriors like that. I can't, cause dude, your leadership is non-existent because your leadership says my players are the negative. Your leadership does not turn them into positive players because you're steady getting texts. You were steady having controversy with the coach. You was walking out of a huddle. When your leadership is going the opposite direction of where we want our players to go.
So what you're trying to say is his production is not being valued as it once was, because to me he slows down the pace of the for the game for them, because he's not going to run the floor. He wants to have the ball in his hands, kind of being like the point forward.
Well, now he slows down the pace because they got a lot of younger players.
Okay.
So my thing is, a Kuminga can't run. A Gary Payton III can't run. They can't move when he's in the game. And the thing is, with Draymond Green, it's different if he wasn't leading play, doing things that sending players negative.
Yes.
I could see the still value of his leadership on that squad. But dude, you scoring 0 points or maybe scoring 2, you might get a fluke where you, like he did the one game where he had like 4 threes the first quarter or something, first half, something like that. Other than that, you're not giving me anything. The last time you gave us anything was when you gave Poole a punch in the face. That was the last time you gave us anything. You ain't gave us nothing since then. Yeah. And he's a different player when Steph ain't playing.
Yes.
So, Giannis with Draymond, I would do it in a heartbeat. But they gonna throw some other stuff in there. They gotta throw a Kuminga in there. They gotta throw some picks up in there. Because you're not supposed to give me, and you're not supposed to give me Draymond for Giannis straight up.
Well,
I don't care. I don't care if Giannis is unhappy. He's gonna be unhappy here because you ain't supposed to give me Draymond and Giannis for straight up. I'm gonna have to get something.
Well, just imagine this.
Yeah.
If the Clippers lose Harden, and whether it makes the Thunders a protected pick, so they have 3 first-round picks this season. So I heard the Thunder's kind of do something because they're gonna have 3. What do you need 3 picks for, bro?
Hey man,
what?
Ain't no good to have all these picks if you ain't supposed to do nothing with them.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like Stephen A. Y'all got 300 picks. What the crap you doing with them? Bottle them up, get some. Do something. We're not doing nothing with them. What good is to get all these picks? And we ain't getting no other stars. And I get. We got what we got. We got a team, so we feel like we don't need nobody. I understand that. But dude.
Well, did you hear this?
For real?
Did you hear this today? Lou Dort then changed his management, his sports management to clinch.
Ain't that new?
So Lou Dort is probably trying to get paid. So
Dork's contract come up either this year or next year.
This year.
And he won't be back with the Thunder.
Well, they said depending on what he
Dork will not be back with the Thunder.
So he's not a vital piece?
He's going to want too much money. He's going to want too much money. I don't think you're not supposed to give Lou Dort a Jay Will contract.
No, but they said he.
No. I'm saying, Jay Will, like not J Dub, Jay Will.
Yeah.
Dork is not going to take Jay Will money. Dork ain't going to take Jay Will money.
What I heard, he wants, what they say, like 20 mil a season.
No, you got Dork is going. I could say 20. I could see 25. 20 mil. You got bitch woman's almost making 20 mil a season.
Yeah, but like, you know how much he's making now? 2.
No, Dork making more than 2 because he just signed that new contract. He made more than $2 million a year.
Oh, did he? Okay.
You know, he signed that contract. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what Lil Dork making. He making more than 20,
because they have 3 draft picks. They have everybody under contract. They got, they just re-signed SGA. They signed J Dub and they signed Chet. They got 3. If the Clippers tank, then they get another protected pick. So then they have 3 picks this round, first round draft this year.
Yeah. So Lil Dork, he signed a 5-year $82.5 million contract with $64 million of that being guaranteed. It runs through the 2017. So he got 1 more year on this contract. He's making basically $16.5 million, and the 2026 and 27 is a club option. So the club they can decide to sign him, go ahead and pay him that last year, or they can release him or whatever. But he's making 16.5. He's not supposed to come back for 16.5. Lil Dork is supposed to have making. You're gonna have to pay him at least $20 million. Hold on, let me see what Jay Will making.
Well, if they win it again, don't you think it would be viable to pay Lou Dort and don't change the chemistry of your team?
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
So who are you going to play Lou Dort with?
Because they got many defensive players.
But it's none like Dirk who can actually.
So Jalen Williams signed a 3-year, $24 million contract, which is basically $8 million a year that he's getting with $16 million guaranteed. You're not supposed to sign Dort for that. You're not going to sign Lil Dort for that. Lil Dort is going to command at least 25.
So what would you do? Draft a player?
You got enough cotton picking draft picks.
I'm just saying, bro, because I don't see no dude that's coming in the league that's gonna be able to do what Lou Dort does. I don't see it. I would if they win it again convincingly. I would try to see if I can.
If I can sign Lou for $20 million, yeah.
Okay.
But if he want more than 20, if he want 25, 30 million, I can't do it.
Cause first they was talking about letting Hartenstein go, and I was like, nah, they can't let him go.
If I can get somebody, if I can get like an Allen for Hartenstein, if I can get a Giannis for Hartenstein,
come on, bro. We're not getting Giannis. We not.
No. I'm not saying I don't even want Giannis.
Yeah.
Because I think it might mess up the chemistry.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is,
now we can get Zion, and that's something different.
So we got enough draft picks that if we wanted to,
We could. Yeah.
But they not supposed to do that and mess up the chemistry. You got to understand, Wallace, Isaiah Joe, all them, they all signed, even Jay Will, they signed team-friendly contracts.
Well,
Because they look at it, hey, we making $20-something million a year. We good.
plus playoffs.
Yeah, we good. We can get a championship. We can get a bonus. We good.
And I get a ring.
Yeah. I don't need to be the main star. We good. So if they can sign Wild, and that's the thing. They stars they paying, which is Chet, J-Dub,
SGA.
and SGA. Everybody else, understand, you're not supposed to get this same money. I can give you $20 million. I can give you $20 million a year and make $16 million guaranteed. Or I can't give you $30-40 million.
I could see that, but if it was me and I was Presti and we win it again, I'm trying to keep everybody until somebody makes me an offer that I cannot refuse. And I'm winning. I'm trying to keep everybody.
Yeah, you gonna try to keep them because they're young.
Yeah.
But it all depends on what you keeping them at. In the NBA, it's about them. It's about them. What do I have to give up, and where can I get you at?
Well,
because
I heard
the Thunder is not finna go into that second apron.
Yeah.
They not finna go where they got to pay a whole bunch of some luxury tax.
Yeah, I can see that. But if I got a chance to three-peat and become a dynasty and be considered one of the best teams of all times, I'm trying to keep what I got, bro. Until somebody make me an offer that I cannot refuse. I don't even think Bron would come up on the city.
The thing is, you're gonna tweak what you need to tweak, but you're gonna keep your main four, which is Wallace. To me, Wallace is more important than Dort. So my main four is SGA, J-Dub, Chet, and Wallace.
Okay.
No. Isaiah Joe. I could find someone else to play in Isaiah Joe. See, but Wallace played both ends. Wallace played defense. He's a shutdown defensive player. Plus he can shoot the three. Plus he can drive. Caruso is a role player.
Defensive specialist.
Yeah. But those four, I'm keeping. Even before Dort. Yeah, Dort is defensive shutdown, but I'm not pushing and going head over heels. Okay. I'm going to tweak what I need to tweak because I got enough draft picks. We got enough players. People understand what's going on. You know?
If you have this game, would you change your mind?
Who? No. Dork is who Dork is. Dork is who Dork is right now. He's been in the league long enough where he's not supposed to be. He done became a 30% 3-point shooter. Where he was, 10?
Yeah.
Man, do y'all remember when Dort couldn't even hit the side of a barn?
Yeah.
Dort couldn't hit, man. Hey man, Dort couldn't even hit it if you put the rim right in front of him. That's how bad his shooting was. So where else is Dort gonna do?
But to me, I'm looking at it. I'd rather play with him than against him.
True, I would too, but it got to be for the right price.
Okay.
I'm not getting rid of Dort if it's for the right price because he's still quick. He still can play all five. He can play at all five positions. He's gonna make the other team life a living hell. He's gonna make it just miserable. So, but it all depends on what the price is, and they can go 10 deep. They got two players, Williams and Mitchell. that you didn't see this coming?
No, I didn't.
So that's what I'm saying. They got players that can come in and do what Isaiah Joe does.
Well, they got Thompson is on a
G League.
Yeah, on the G League, and he putting up 20 a game in the G League.
Yeah, they got Pritchard too.
Yeah, and he putting up like 18 in the G League. So I'm like, bro, y'all got dudes that can come in the G League putting up dubs.
And this is why they saying, why are y'all holding on to these picks and not combining some of these picks to get another star player to almost guarantee y'all winning?
I don't know. But the only thing I can see that can really take us over the top is another big man. I don't think we need a guard.
Yeah,
I think we need another big man, but we need a big man who can play defense, move his feet, and can shoot an open jumper.
Like I said,
but how many big men can do that?
It's not a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, either you're gonna overpay or they're gonna be underutilized.
Don't even talking about Thunder. Even now, I think it's gonna be interesting if Houston get a point guard. Which, if it was me, if the Bulls buy out Conley's contract, I'm going. If I'm the Houston Rockets, my first phone call is to Mike Conley.
I heard they should actually go and call Russell Westbrook.
No.
At Houston?
No.
No.
Have y'all lost y'all ever rabbit mind?
No.
They need no.
He's not a real point guard. He run an MVP and he got more triple doubles than anybody in the regular season than anybody else. Mr. Triple Double himself.
And you supposed to put him back with KD?
Yes.
No.
Different.
No. I'm going to get Mike Conley
over Westbrook.
Yes. Like I said, it all depends on what offensive stuff that you're in. I'm going to get Mike Conley. Fred is hurt. Fred ain't come back this year.
No.
Mike Conley on the way. You're gonna get, if they buy out Mike Conley, you're gonna get Mike Conley for like 1 year for $1 million, $2 million to play the second half of your season. Fred ain't coming back this year. You trying to get your point guard to play this year with what you have to compete in the playoffs. No, I wouldn't. No.
See, chill. I'm with you, bro.
Russell Westbrook is zoom zoom.
Yeah.
Houston Rockets is not zoom zoom.
Maybe.
Is Sengun zoom zoom? Is KD zoom zoom?
Yeah.
KD ain't no cotton picking zoom zoom. Is old boy that used to be with the Atlanta Hawks.
No, he's not zoom.
Is he zoom zoom?
No.
Is old boy that used to be with the Memphis Grizzlies and was with the Thunder with the long hair.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Looking at one like Momoa.
Yeah.
It's Steven Adams. Is he zoom zoom?
No.
Okay, so why would you go get a zoom zoom? You're gonna get a Conley, someone that can run a pick and roll and facilitate our offense.
But he ain't getting that much game in Minnesota, so why would you go get a different?
He was a backup. I don't need an A1 starter.
No,
I need someone that's gonna be able to facilitate my offense, which the Houston Rockets don't have right now. They done moved Thompson over to a point guard, and Thompson really should be at the 2.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you put Russell there, let Russell run the offense.
Russell is zoom zoom. I'm not bringing in zoom zoom. My offense is not zoom zoom.
Well, this way you can play at a different tempo. To me, this is a no-brainer. No-brainer. No bueno. What I heard job, but I heard they said they don't want to sit.
John ain't going to Houston.
They said, but they don't want to send John to a big market
John
where he can get in more trouble.
John ain't going to Houston.
John go to Houston, he'll get a gold grill. he'll go get a slab. Yeah, John be on buy a slab, put them big wheels on and them spinners, and he'll be like, "Hey man, I'm Houston man." he'll have gold teeth in his mouth. He'll be cheesing all in the camera.
John ain't going to Houston, dog. That's
yeah. Talk about from Texas. Know what I'm talking about?
John ain't going to Houston, dog. Hit the music.
I'm just saying. What? Yeah. Hey.
All right, y'all. The scripture for the day. the scripture for the week. Say white fan, dog. You know, good word, John.
Hey man. Hey man.
The scripture for the day is, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. That's Hebrews 11:6. You must believe and have faith. All right, y'all. That's the 2 Dawgs Sports Talk Show. We'll be back next week. We'll have so much more to talk about. Y'all know how we do. We're going to clown. We're going to act silly. And we're going to tell y'all the to-do list is going to be over. They start on... Hey, to-do list start on Sunday. All the to-do lists start on next Monday.
Yeah.
After February 10th. February 10th. It's the to-do list.
National To-Do Day kickoff.
Yep, February 10th is National To-Do List kickoff.
Man.
All right. Y'all bark at us.
We bark back. Roll.
I'm starting to get a tan line. Satan thought he won. What surprise? I'm a landmine. Babylon, me, a man stronger than